Lost something, no. The cost of opportunities is always good to know. But if you know that, then you're good to go. Yeah. No dreams too big. Chase anything, got the passion to do. Only a dream till it happens to you. Finally seeing money, now I'm acting a fool.
Amarillo Communications, this is Tina.
Hi, who do I need to call to report, something that's been stolen?
Okay, tell me exactly what happened. I want to know how to help you.
I had two motorcycles, in my driveway, and I just got home to let my dogs out, and they're not there, so I don't...
Okay. Yeah, that would be us. You're calling the right number.
Okay.
What is your address?
My home address is,
Okay, and repeat that address, please. Okay, and you're there right now?
I'm actually headed back to work, because I have work in about 15 minutes.
Okay, we can have an officer come to your work.
Okay.
And make the report, but you'll have to wait and call once you're there. Okay, just call us back and we can send someone to you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Alright, so... motherfuckers, dude. So, me and my brother, his Groms have been stolen. I went to work this morning at like 4:15, and I don't remember if they were there. We've parked them out front, which like my driveway, and then there's like a little like patio thing. So we parked them back there. They've been parked there for, we've been parking them there on and off for weeks, and never had an issue. And now I went to work this morning, came back, let my dogs out real quick, and they aren't there. And I pull up, and usually my Grom is wrapped in paisley, just like my car. So pulled up, thought it was kind of odd they weren't out front. I was like, maybe David put them away last night, because I know we've been talking about we need to put them in the garage, but just been lazy, to be honest. So I was like, well, let me just go make sure they're in the garage, because I had this weird fucking feeling, and I was like, man, let me just check. So open the garage door, not there. Second thing I do is I'm like, okay, fuck, they've been stolen. Let me open the garage, because David's Jeep is out back, it's parked out back, and then make sure that his Jeep hasn't been fucked with. Luckily, nothing happened to his Jeep. So I just looked up the number to call, because you don't call 911 for a stolen vehicle unless you're like see them doing it or whatever. So I have work in about 10 minutes, and this just fucking sucks, man. So god damn it, dude. It just pisses me off. Like, it's hard to think that someone actually stole my shit and David's shit. So I guess you have to have a lot of fucking balls to take a paisley wrapped Grom. So I'm gonna head to work, because I got work in 10 minutes. So motherfuckers, dude, that shit just pisses me off. But so gonna go to work real quick, and then I'll fill you guys in, I guess, whenever I need to talk to the police officer. So I'll check with you guys a little later. Alright, I just trained my client Corey, and then I had two officers come by the gym, and I had to fill out 2 police reports since they're 2 separate vehicles. So I was talking to the officer, and I actually told him where I lived, because he thought they were taken from here, and I told him where I lived, and he was like, no way. 2 Harleys just got stolen there, I think last night or the night before. So what's crazy is I've never had an issue with where I lived, and I told him that, and he's like, that's surprising, because the apartments that you live across from, there's some old people live there, but there's some bad kids who come in and out. So which this is my first run-in with anything. It it sucks because like you would have had to like known they were out there, because the way that Rachel parks her truck out front, you can't see them like if you're driving or walking by. So you would have had to have seen them. Like I don't know. It's I don't know. I've had, like, our house got broken into in California when I used to live there. Like, ransacked the whole fucking place. And, like, I just remember being, like, somebody, like, took my soul. Like, that's how I felt. And, like, ever since then, I've been sketched out about people stealing my shit. And this is the second time in my life where someone's stolen my shit. You know, luckily it was just the Grom. It wasn't anything crazy like that. So just kind of shitty because you don't have any control, and it sucks when people take your shit that you, like, work really hard for. Like, I paid cash for the fucking bike, and I don't know, you know, I'll be honest, the odds of the police finding it, it's probably pretty low. Oh, let me go let in David's client. So hold on one sec, I'm gonna go let her in. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to let in David's client, and David just showed up. So and I'll have David comment on this shit once he's done, but because I got 30 minutes to my next client. But it just sucks when people steal your fucking shit that you work really hard for. Like, I paid cash for that bike. Like, I didn't finance it or anything. Like, I paid, you know, $4,300 or whatever it was for it, and then I put the exhaust on it, and MISA wrapped it, which fucking MISA just wrapped it too. And you really gotta have some fucking balls to, like, take a paisley wrapped Grom. Like, I'm not saying everybody knows who I am. I'm not saying that at all. But, you know, if I saw, like, if I was gonna steal shit, I wouldn't steal something that was, like, obnoxious, you know. So I don't know when it happened. Like, it sucks because I can't remember when I locked the front door if they were there or not. Like, it's so early in the morning. Like, I'm kind of, like, half asleep, you know, when I go to work, when I head to work until I wake up. So I really don't remember if they were there in the morning. I guess it doesn't matter. So, but I guess, you know, 2 other people's Harleys got stolen, and then the coffee shop got broken into last week. So I don't know, it's shitty. Like, luckily I put insurance on them on Monday, because I just got it wrapped, just got it back, and then that shit happened with the coffee shop. So I was like, well, I need to make sure I have insurance on it. And then I was like, well, we're gonna go to Houston next weekend probably, and we were gonna bring the Groms, obviously, because they match the car. So I was like, I need to make sure I have insurance on them in case something happens. So fuck, man, like, it sucks. Like, it kind of hasn't. It just fucking sucks. Like, I hate when people steal shit. And, like, I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, and I was fucking young and dumb, and I was a totally different person, like, I stole some shit. But I never stole from, like, people. You know, I'd steal shit from, like, stores or something like that. But I never stole something from somebody. It just sucks because, you know, whether it was a kid or a dude or a lady, you know, it just sucks. Like, and I feel it sucks because MISA literally just fucking wrapped it, and I just got all those parts in from fucking Thailand that took like 3 or 4 weeks to get here. And it's got that bride seat, it's got the exhaust, like, it's got the little fairings and stuff. So it's just really fucking annoying. Like, I don't even know what to say. So, but I figured I'd record it because I really don't even know why I'm recording this, but I don't know. So I'm gonna go grab something to drink. We'll talk to David here in a little bit. I've already shared it on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. If you guys see this and you are on Facebook or something, or Snapchat or Instagram, please share my post. You know, obviously it's probably gonna be somebody in Amarillo. I'm almost thinking it's somebody who like fucking watches the channel, you know. And I've been saying I've been wanting to move for a while anyways and go buy a house, so this just gives me a little more extra motivation. Motherfuckers, dude. So I'm just gonna, it's time to move, I guess. So I get really fucking weird when people steal shit, and like it sucks because we have cameras in my house in the garage, and MISA didn't put the camera out front yet because we had to you have to drill through the brick and do all this crazy shit. And I told him I told him, I was like, dude, we probably need to install that. And then of course I don't have the fucking camera, but it probably wouldn't have mattered anyways because I doubt we would have been able to see what they look like. And then there was a small broken red piece that was left behind, so they definitely cracked a fairing or something, because there's a red piece, probably like an inch long, that's off. So I do want to give a shout out to the police officers who did help. I think his name's Mike Johnson. Super nice guy. Told me he's gonna go look for him right now because he has an idea of kind of if these are the type of people that steal shit that's gonna be there. I guess there's 3 chop shops in Amarillo, which it's not surprising. So, but it's one of those things, you know, what are you going to do? But I think it's definitely time to go and find a house in a different spot. And I guess I won't be leaving my shit out front anymore. So, I'll talk to you guys here in a little bit. Alright, guys. So, it's 3:15. Just talked to my insurance. So, luckily, I put insurance on the vehicles on Monday. There was a coffee shop that got broken into on Friday last week, which is close to my house, somewhat close. So I wanted to make sure I had insurance, not just because of that, but we were going to go to Houston, and obviously we're going to bring the Groms to Stance Wars, which obviously probably not going to be going to now. So I wanted to make sure I had insurance just in case anything happened, because I just forgot to put insurance on them. So luckily I put insurance on them on Monday. I talked to the insurance, so since I didn't put insurance within 30 days of purchasing the bikes, they won't like replace it. Basically they'll kind of get a value for what the Grom is worth. So she said she'll try and have a dollar amount for me next week. It just like, it sucks because, like, you know, I put the exhaust, I put the fairings, I put the seat, I put the lights, got it wrapped. MISA, like, spent a bunch of time on it, and it just sucks. Like, it's not even the money, it's just the amount of time that, like, has gone into the Grom, and I haven't even got to enjoy it lately. I probably rode it, like, twice since it's been wrapped just because of the weather, and the weather was gonna be really nice today and tomorrow. Not so much today, but tomorrow for sure. So we're gonna go riding tomorrow, and we can't go ride them, which sucks. And then David might lose some money on his Grom just because obviously, like, you know, you bought them brand new. I think out the door they were like $41.50 or something like that. So I don't know what ours are going to be valued at. They had like 300 miles on them. And, you know, it's like a car. Like, that's why you have gap insurance, but there's no gap insurance, I don't think, for motorcycles. So it just sucks because David's going to lose money on it. I'm for sure going to lose money on it. So the only thing that I guess will kind of save me is, like, it was wrapped, it had an exhaust, so that might help, like, me getting a little more from the check. But the shitty thing is, like, even if I got a check for the amount that the Grom is worth, to me to go find one is like impossible. The Honda dealership here, they're like at least a month or 6 weeks out of getting a Grom. So luckily it's winter time. I don't know how much riding I was going to be doing anyways, so it's kind of shitty. I mean it's shitty. It's a shitty fucking situation. Like, I don't know. It just sucks because the bikes are fun. Like, some people might be like, oh, it's first world problems. I got my bike stolen, but like it's just shitty when you work hard for stuff and then people decide to just fucking take it away from you. So I don't know. It's I'm assuming somebody knew that either they were outside or they knew where I lived or something. Again, I don't know who it is or what, but it definitely takes some balls to like steal not just David's but mine, which was wrapped in paisley and had the custom fairings and stuff. Because if you're seen with that, like even if you pulled all the wrap off or you painted the bike, you're still gonna, like, the fairings I haven't seen before. So, and there's people have Groms here, but we kind of know everybody who has Groms. So I don't know. Amarillo is a really small city, but I don't know, man. Just fucking sucks. I don't ever wish anybody get their shit stolen or their shit jacked. Luckily it was just the Groms. It wasn't anything else. But I'm definitely looking at moving already. We're gonna go look at houses tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be out of this house pretty soon. So, because I get really weird when people start stealing shit, and I wish we would have had the camera up. It's not MISA's fault. It's not anybody's fault. We should have put the camera up. Again, I don't know if it would have helped. Maybe it would have deterred them. I don't know. But wherever I do move or whatever house I decide to buy, I'll be getting fucking cameras everywhere. That's for sure. So it just sucks. It I don't know. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise type of thing of me trying to go buy a house instead of renting a townhouse. But I don't know. I didn't really want to make this video today, that's for sure. I didn't wake up this morning at 4:15 and be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video about my Grom being stolen. So I appreciate everybody who on Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat has been sharing my stuff all day. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me and my brother. So that's it. That's it for me. I'm gonna upload this video for you guys. So hopefully the next video will be a little more cheery and not so sad. But yeah, man. So thank you guys for all the support as always. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys are following me on Snapchat and on Instagram at CaliBoyKev. My Grom got fucking stolen. My name is Kevin Van Voris, and I'm out this bitch.